Feature Friday.
The freshest. The first song that we have here on our list today is Dino James and his song Hancock.
Nice.
And I think it's a pretty lengthy music video. And I think it's emotionally packed.
More like a storytelling rap.
And
then?
it's a storytelling rap, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So let's have a little look.
I think we do have captions, so that's good. If we don't, I'll try and search them up in Google.
I'm really looking forward to it. I
Sure?
think it's already on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. Right,
November.
November 7th.
2016.
Ah, I hate that year.
That year was amazing for me.
It was
ये हमारा
crap.
भैया और ये हमारे इनको
Oh,
हमारे
Hancock is the dog.
Right.
Wait, do we have? Yes, we got captions.
I think they're on.
Oh, they're wrong.
Maybe that bit doesn't have
English.
captions though.
All right, fair enough.
हो रहा है कुछ
Hancock Buck.
Oh,
No, that is be sad. That's be sad. No, that's be sad. No, Hancock.
oh no, the wrong
बैठा
one.
हुआ ऊपर
What the?
Sir.
और ये हैंकॉक से ढूंढ रहा है ढूंढ ही नहीं पा रहा बेचारा चूतिया कुत्ता पाला रे मैंने बैंग
Oh no, his dog is gonna
मर गया पोंगोलिस नो बैक
pass away.
Oh, I think his dog passed away.
ओके
Okay.
हैंकॉक कैसे सो रहा है ये कौन सा तरीका से ले चल रहा है हैंकॉक चलो नाने बोला तो भाई साहब लेट गए
What a
तू
cute
कर लिया
dog.
इसने और मैं इसको पकड़ने की कोशिश कर
No,
रहा हूँ
no, no, you're playing with my heart and you haven't even started telling me the story and I'm already heartbroken.
It's literally, that's such a hard move when a dog dies in a movie or a dog is like the inspiration behind a song or
I hate that. Like you could like if the other
It's gonna
day I was
break
watching-
you, dude.
Yeah, it is. I hate those movies like you know the movies like a dog's purpose and I'm like crying halfway through it. It is
Disney
not-
does that very well, don't they?
I don't know why. Why do I get so attached to the poor doggies? The thing is, here's what I think already.
Go
We got 52 seconds into the music video, and I'm already invested. I'm already won over emotionally by the dog, and you know what's coming.
Well, the relationship, right?
Exactly. You're already toying with my heart.
Go on.
So I'm really looking forward to the rest. Well, not really. I'm
What
gonna
is
cry.
this, Hancock?
This is Hancock, you see.
Hancock. That is such a good name for a dog.
It's actually a dope name for a dog.
Yes.
ये वो था दौर जब जीने की छोड़ दी थी सारी होप्स परेशान में रहने लगा था बजाती सारी गुप किसी से बात नहीं करता रहता था एकदम चुप डैड भी डरने लगे देखकर मेरा ऐसा रूप कोई तो अंधेरे में दिखाए मुझे उम्मीदों का टॉर्च कोई तो समझे मुझे करे मुझे
Yeah, way more storytelling, based.
Yeah.
में सुन ली उसने भेजा मुझे खुशियों का एक बॉक्स फिर गिरते पड़ते सामने आया छोटा
it's tiny.
डॉग उसकी मुंह छोटी नोज और उसके रोज जैसे टोज ऊपर नीचे हो रहे थे छोटे छोटे आईब्रोज उड़ गए थे मेरे होश साले को लिया था जब गोद लैब्राडोर के रूप में घर आया था एक सबसे स्पेशल दोस्त मेरी शक्ल से लगता था जैसे आया हूँ जंग से बात भी नहीं करता था मैं किसी से ढंग से फिर तुझे जरिया बनाकर वो आए वन डे मैं ढूंढ रहा था कंधे और मिले तेरे पंजे तुझे कैसे ये पता चला
That fucking bangs!
Damn.
बता
Ay,
कैसे
cuteness.
जाना तू मांगी थी बस रब से जीने की एक वजह
Wow, pause. I would have never thought, because that kind of turns there more to sort of like, that's perhaps not a bad example of maybe what modern R&B sounds like in India, with a mix of hip hop. I do know you're having a bit of a moment with the dog, but
I'm
I
kind of
would've-
sad already. I'm sad.
well, because we kind of know where this is going, right?
And the connotation, you know, how people are like, oh, it's just a dog, but that dog is your whole world. You know, it's oh god. Okay, continue. Yes.
Yeah, it's very difficult. That's sort of that relationship that people build with dogs because it's temporary, and I think, I think
It's fleeting.
You go
too.
into that contract and knowing that, yeah. So perhaps that's why it's so emphasized, and the emotions are so intense.
Indeed.
You know, during those moments, because it's impossible that your dog is gonna outlive you
No.
if you buy it. You know, at a reasonable. Not reasonable, but like at an age where you're like, 30, 40, 50, 60, even if you're 70, 80, it's likely that you're going to outlive your dog,
Yeah.
and you are going to have to go through that emptiness and heartache of their
grieving process of losing a part of that was so meaningful to you?
Yeah, the hard reality that life is not forever. But anyways, this is I never thought I would have heard that sort of singing quality in R&B in my life. No, go back to that bit. There. This is pretty normal. Type of elongation of things. I like
It's really nice. I think it comes from the influences in the environment. That's why listening to music from different parts of the world.
Is it pretty?
आते मेरे हीरो को 40 से ज्यादा ट्रिक्स
40
करने लगता है फॉर ट्रीट्स और बिस्किट्स सब कुछ सुना रहता है सर को बैठना सबके बीच डांटो तो भी सुनता कहाँ है मोटा साला डीट भाग जाता है कभी वो छुड़ा के अपनी लीश फिर गंदे पैरों से खराब कर देगा सोफे और बेडशीट मारने के लिए जैसे ही डैड लाते अपनी स्टिक पटा लेता है उनको देकर गीले गीले किस जब भी चलता है तो लगता है जैसे आया है कोई डूड सारी फीमें उस पे मरती है सबको लगता है क्यूट उसको रे जाती है हिलाती है अपने पूछ सबके घर में घूम रहे सर के छोटे से सबूत मुझे परवाह नहीं हो या रूम से आए हो बास किसी का चबा जाए वो पास या फिर खराब हो काली शर्ट घर पे नहीं आना तो वो है घर है प्रॉब्लम विद माय बॉय बात हो साले ये हैनकॉक का घर है फर्स्ट कोई पावर है इस बात का मुझे मिला था सबूत तभी तूफानों के बीच में आई थी सॉन्ग सी ये धूप मुझे सब किसी की ये जानते थे वो खूब मैंने सुन ली इसमें मेरी एंड ही जस्ट गिव मी यू तुझे कैसे ये
I love that chorus.
That bit is fire.
It is freaking wonderful as a chorus. Oof, this is gonna hurt.
Lots of it, like,
Such a good boy.
yeah, lots of use of English words.
Yeah, integrated in their language. Naturally.
Similar how
yeah.
sometimes in the Philippines, you know, that's kind of like, that's done. It's kind of like in it also, you know, in South America, I guess Spanglish sometimes, you know, you use a lot of English words. I think here they do it better though because they actually make sense. Like in Spanish, when you do Spanglish, it doesn't make any sense.
No, we really take words and we put them out of context, and we even
Mash them together.
Yeah, I don't know. We even take an English word and we will say it in a Spanish way.
Yeah.
Like we will conjugate it in a Spanish form.
Yeah, which is mental.
is wrong in all.
Oh, it's not wrong, but it's crazy.
Well, literally, from the law of writing and stuff, language itself. In Spanish and in English, it's wrong both ways. It's
Of course, yeah.
Grammatically wrong.
Well, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, because it doesn't exist, but it's very commonly used.
But here they actually, use the words appropriately.
That's true.
Interesting. I wonder why.
That's good though. I like it.
But I mean, there's not liking or disliking. I
No,
wonder
know,
why
I'm
though.
just saying that I personally like it.
Yeah, it definitely makes it easier if you sort of don't speak, you know, because they have a lot of dialects and a lot of languages.
Yeah, I wonder where he's from, because that also dictates why certain
Sounds.
things. Yeah,
True.
certain things are done a certain way.
Would you say then that rap it's more popular in specific areas of India?
I would think so.
It would suggest so, given the fact that, like, for example, like north, it's, you know, northwest is very different, northeast, south Indian music is very different, and then sort of central, I guess. Would this be more popular, like, in the capital and stuff like that?
Perhaps, maybe. I mean, given the fact of the inclusion of English words, I would think it's
And hip hop in
more,
general?
yeah, more sounds more capital to me. But
Love
then
to know.
again, I could be completely wrong.
मैं मुंबई में था डैड और मॉम गए थे बैंगलोर अचानक से लेट नाइट में मुझे डैड का आया कॉल
Oh, no.
अजीब सी बातें कर रहे थे घुमा के गोल गोल फिर धीरे से रुक के बोले हैनकॉक इज नो मोर मैंने जैसे ही सुना बॉडी मेरी हो गई सारी सुन चक्कर से आने लगे और आंखों में आ गई धुन रोना था पर आंसू का एक भी नहीं निकला बूंद पूछना था माँ कैसी है पर somehow I just couldn't क्या किया बे तुमने मेरे अंगोली के साथ? छोटू बोला नहीं पता क्या हो गया उसको रातों रात। हॉस्पिटल भी ले गए थे, शुरू भी था इलाज, पर भैया एकदम से हैंकी ने बंद कर दिया लेना सांस। शायद तुझे अकेला करके नहीं जाना था बेटा घर, तू तकलीफ में था और हमें शायद नहीं आया वो नजर। हमारे प्यार में शायद से कोई रह गई थी कसर, या हमें किसी की गंदी लग गई होगी नजर। आके ऐसे चला गया तू जैसे हो कोई ड्रीम, सोचा नहीं क्या होगा हमारा मतलब ही साले मीन। सारा सामान जगह पर और घर भी एकदम क्लीन, पर मन नहीं करता घर जाने का मोटे तेरे भी। हर जगह पे निशान है अब तेरे सूखे लार के, कोई करने वाला नहीं है अब चित्रे अखबार के। गार्डन में सूखे सारे पौधे अब सुसु के धार से, कभी जाएंगे नहीं ये दिल पे तेरे ऐसे मार्क है। तेरे वीडियोस देखते रहते हैं हम लगा के लूप में, कुछ कर नहीं पाए हम सारे रोते हैं उसी दुख में। जानता हूँ शाने सुन रहा है तुझे जानता हूँ खूब मैं, वापस आना हाँ किसी पपी के रूप में। ना हो के भी मौजूद तू,
Nice.
Nice, nice, nice.
तू इस तरह
That's
अपनी
awesome.
लंबी ये जुबान से कम ये तो बता कि तुझे कैसे ये पता चला।
I love this beat song.
Yeah, the chorus is freaking wonderful. Oh my god, it was so cute. Hi, Flynn.
And he gave me you.
और उनकी पहले की फोटो देख लो और उसकी अभी की मस्ती देख लो। अच्छा लगता है क्या?
It's a brilliant video. It's just such a horrible
It's
ending.
brutal.
Hancock,
I'm sorry, bro.
Hanku.
Hancock, Hancock, Hancock,
Bloody hell, that is a rough ending.
Hancock,
Ugh.
Hancock. This is day one. Hancock sleeping, quiet and cute.
Indeed.
Oh no, that's brutal.
That is horrible. Isn't it?
That is so mean.
That is horrible. Jesus. It's something like, oh. Yeah, Wlsk adores dogs and all little things.
No, that is so terribly. That's playing with my heart. I knew from the beginning, but how did I not prepare my heart for that? That is so heart-wrenching.
It's very
And-
peculiar to me how.
And the chord progression just works so well with the emotional intent of it all. I mean, Jesus, it's. I love how music can really embody so much of that, of one emotion.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to grieving. That grieving process is so hard for us humans, and I love how there is always a way out through music. There's always a way of understanding those emotions and, placing them in.
It's a nice photo, no?
Yeah, it's great.
One in the middle. I was going to say, it's cool and peculiar, isn't it? How most people also do understand the meaning of that someone may be going through as a grieving process when they've lost a pet. Yeah. That everyone sort of becomes so understanding of that. As understanding as if you've lost, well, I guess you is a close one, right?
You have lost a loved one.
But it's as if, and it is approached as if it was just as unexpected as losing a family member.
It is, yeah.
Even though, when you do adopt or rescue or whatever, the way you get a dog, I don't know the terminology.
There are
many ways, right? You know that this isn't going to last forever. And that is, to me, that is such a brutal concept.
It is.
Because for a person, like bloody hell, dude, that is, I hope he's doing alright. I don't know when this was.
Oh, but yeah, I
hope he's doing alright. 2018. So, and I hope he's doing fine, I'm sure. But even then, it's still that little bit of your heart.
It's broken.
Tiny bit of a hole there left after all this healing.
Yeah.
It's brutal, mate.
It is.
Absolutely brutal.
But what a well-carried song. What
That's
a
a good
well-carried music video. I mean, the video got you hooked right from the beginning. You knew where this was going, and yet you still, you were hooked right from the start with all the good emotions, and I love the dynamics in the song itself, because it lyrically speaking, it starts really sentimental, and the chorus comes in, and it's hard and it's powerful, but it's really, it's part of that grieving process. It's the full-on cry of your heart, basically. And then you have a second verse which is comedic and lighthearted, and
reminiscing of the past.
Yes, reminiscing of the good times and the good memories. And then obviously you come to the conclusion after that in that third verse, that things are temporary. We will perish like everything else in this life. Yeah, but it's really hard to.
Well, melodically wise, it's a very good song, and I'm very happy that.
But it's really hard to put all of those feelings into words and into a piece like this. It's a really well constructed song.
That's why I think he did a good choice by choosing rap. I don't know if that's actually if he's a rapper, and I would imagine that would be the reason why it turned into a rap song. But it seems he can also sing, so very cool melodically. I really really enjoyed it. Obviously enjoyed it in a very peculiar way, because
Indeed.
you feel like your heart's been fucking trampled on.
But it's an immersive enjoyment.
Absolutely.
That's when it comes with. That's what comes with a good music video.
Yeah.
Because it's like when you watch a movie that's bound to break your heart.
I wonder how many people watching have a dog.
Oh.
Or let's see how many people have a dog.
Yes, how many you have a dog?
Yeah, Ballet wants one.
Yes.
That's my only concern with it, though. Mate,
yeah, it's a very temporary contract.
And I guess, but the thing is, if you approach anything like that in life,
there's no worth.
You don't do anything.
Yeah, it's not worth doing anything.
But I don't want to see that little thing like that.
I know, it's terrible. But
because I know I'm gonna love it.
The years that you have with it are some of the
Precious.
really great years.
Anyways.